Good day, Aries, whenever this is reaching you. I did a poll on Instagram to find out what the people wanted for the topics, and they said that the shadow. So I'm going to do shadow readings for all of these homies. And for you, Mr. Aries. I don't know why I said Mr. Aries, maybe you're a man. I also just got they told me to cover my head, so this is why I have this on. I'm not being extra. Literally, I've never gotten this message before, but the pressure on my head is so intense, and I just heard to cover my head. So that's why I have this on. Hopefully it's, Anyway, let's get into this message. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. From the shadow, what does your shadow want from you, Aries? What does your shadow want you to know? What does your shadow want at this time? Wow, okay. Aries, big energy, the first card out, okay? The shadow wants justice. Aries, your shadow wants justice. Okay? Your shadow wants justice. It wants to be exalted, I'm hearing, okay? Your shadow wants to be exalted in justice. Your shadow wants to feel, I'm hearing, reverated? Is that a word? I'm hearing reverated. I'm hearing venerated. I don't know where my phone is. I can't Google these things right now. Venerated. Let me just go get my phone. Excuse us, Mr. Phone. Your shadow wants to be venerated. Okay? King of Swords here. Okay, your shadow could be asking you here to, I'm hearing turn it up a notch. Turn it up a notch. Turn it up a notch. Perhaps you could have been playing small, venerated. Meaning. To regard someone or something with deep respect, reverence, or admiring deference, often due to age, wisdom, holiness, or historical significance. Interesting. Okay, you could be, as I did start here, right, Mister? Your shadow wants respect. Your shadow wants them to put some respect on your name. Okay, respect on your name, and I think here that you deserve this respect. Okay, you deserve respect. You deserve this justice that your shadow is seeking for you. Okay, and if your shadow is coming to the forefront, this is what it's going to be, displaying to the people. It is going to be displaying that, listen, Mr. has walked in, the boss has walked in. It wants, I feel here, people to recognize you, who you are, your work, right? Your shadow wants some respect on your name, justice, veneration, admirance. Okay, admirance. 7 of Wands here, literally. Okay, your shadow could want to fight, right, for this justice. The King of Swords in reverse, right? The shadow might want to have a sword fight or a way with words or a duel, I'm hearing, okay? The 7 of Wands, your shadow wants you to stand up for yourself. Okay, or the shadow wants to stand up for you instead. Let's say this. Your shadow wants you to stand up. Okay, and your display of your shadow in whenever this time is coming is going to be one of perhaps I'm hearing haughtiness, I'm hearing naughtiness. Any energies here that are being naughty and silly and tricky, I'm not here for you, honey, please. What is this on my carpet? I'm suddenly seeing these strange things on my carpet. How did that get there? What is that? Ace of Pentacles. Justice. Okay, your shadow wants remuneration. And listen, it's going to get it. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands, okay? I feel here justice, your justice here that your shadow is seeking for you is in the bank. The best revenge is your paper. Honeys. And I feel here this paper is coming towards you, okay? I'm seeing here that for every, you know, person that stands against you for whatever reason it is, for whatever reason it is, I read for a collective who is blessed. I read for a collective who is walking in the light, you know, who has favor in the things that they do. So, whoever it is that is standing up against you, okay, they are converting here. Your justice is your paper to cash. To cash. And this is the spell I'm speaking over you right now. Okay? This is what I'm saying to you from your shadow. Your shadow is about to get you paid, I'm hearing. Wow. Your shadow is about to get you paid. The world. Right? The 7 of Wands. Literally. The world could be watching you, or, you know, you could have a lot of, you feel like the world is against you, perhaps. Okay? And this could be something that your ego wants you to believe. Your ego wants you to believe that the world is against you, but your shadow wants to let you know that it is going to stand up for you, okay? And not to feel like you are being too much. Not to feel like you are being, you know, not to think that you are underdoing it. In fact, you should have been popping out, Amyang, with the 7 of Wands, okay? You should have been popping your shit. You need to pop your shit. You should have been, okay? Because this cycle, perhaps, okay, is also over of people coming up against you. That is why we have the Justice and the Ace of Pentacles here. The Justice is looking over the 7 of Wands here, and it's like, you know, I think we've had enough of having to actually, you know, your shadow could also be exhausted. Right? Your shadow could be exhausted from always, you know, being in defense mode, being defensive all the time, you know, standing up for yourself. I feel like in this message, there are forces here, and the laws, the universal laws that are stepping in for you, okay, so that this is not such an occurrence anymore, that you don't need justice anymore, because justice implies that you've been wronged in some way, or, you know, justice implies an imbalance, and perhaps the things and the people that have been coming up against you are imbalanced, right? You don't deserve it. You're not doing anything to receive such, you know, so many sticks up against you, and so much, you know, resistance, and I'm hearing rejection, okay? You will be accepted, you know. I feel like this is a term, a time for you. A term? You could be finishing a term, you could be, I don't know, 10 of Cups here. This is a time for you to relax. Take it easy, 'cause there's nothing that we can relax. I think you need to take it easy, okay? You need to take it easy. Your shadow does not want to take it easy here, truly, okay? But we don't always need to heed to our shadows, and, you know, the light kind of wants to get in, the light wants to shine in, and I think that you need to allow, you know, you have a lot of love surrounding you as well, and I don't think that should go unnoticed. I don't think that should be overlooked. The best revenge is your paper. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Literally. Magic, I've got the magic in me. Every time I touch that track, it turns into gold. I don't know, I'm hearing lots of songs, as always. Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Swords upright, okay? I'm hearing, don't be afraid of your fire. Don't be shy. You're not shy. So Aries is not shy. So stop acting like you're shy. Stop acting like you're scared of the world, you know. This is from your shadow, honey. I'm speaking right now as your shadow. Stop acting like you're scared of the world. You know, stop acting like you don't know things. Stop acting like you don't have a voice. Stop acting like you are shy. Okay? Because shyness is not going to get you paid. All the aces are here. Stop acting like you don't know that you're sexy. Don't be afraid of your fire. Don't be afraid to shine, honey. Okay, don't be afraid to take up space. Right? And speak your truth, speak your truth, speak your truth. There could be some things, you know. Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh Lord, oh. Movement. 6 of Wands is the outcome. 6 of Wands and the Justice is the outcome. The Strength in reverse. And the Magician at the bottom of the deck. The 4 of Cups, the Fortune, and the Princess of Cups. Just overall, Aries, I do feel like you are entering a softer time in your life, a softer period in your life. I do feel like, you know, a cycle of you having to be defensive and perhaps standing up for yourself all the time, you know, and seeking out justice all the time is coming to a close. I think you could be entering your a softer era, you know, a softer time for yourself, and you know, this cycle is ending out with the Strength in reverse and the World in reverse. I think that you have, I mean, played your part, you know, played your role well, and I think this role that you've played is kind of coming to a close. Okay. This King of Swords and the 6 of Wands doesn't want to go away. I really do feel like I'm speaking to a master here. Okay. But if not, you stay here. I'm still speaking to you, babe. I'm still speaking to you. Don't look at me when I talk to you. Look at me. So, 6, it's a feisty energy here, Aries. You know, very authoritative, and, you know, stand in that power. You know, because you deserve this glory, you deserve this veneration, as we began. You really do. How did I swing forward just now? You really do. And there's, you know, I'm hearing there's a time for everything. There's a time for everything. Okay, and I think that, you know when the time is right to stand up for yourself, and you know which battles to pick, because you are wise. You know which way to go. You know how to, you know, tune into your truth and your fire. And but I'm also hearing you also don't have to do all that. You don't have to do all that. Strength in reverse. Perhaps you are so used to being strong. You are used to being the strong person all the time, or something like this. But you don't have to. There's a time for everything. And I feel like at this time, the universe or the divine and your shadow is putting you into a state of calmness, peace. You know, you can be at peace, Aries. You can be at peace that, first of all, you will be venerated. You will be receiving, you know, opportunities that have been stolen from you, taken from you, you know, have been delayed. And you win, honey. 6 of Wands and the King of Swords here. Your shadow is going to get what it wants. Your shadow is going to get you what you want. And I think that's really stunning. Aries. Let's see if there are anything else, if there is anything else that wants to come up here. For Aries, the shadow. No, 9 of Pentacles. The best revenge is your paper. Let me tell you something. Aries, you will be venerated. You will be venerated. And, you know, yes, the best revenge is your paper. That's what your shadow wants you to know. So, keep your eyes on the prize, honeys. They're gonna see. I'm hearing they're gonna see. They're gonna see, and all they can do is watch from afar. From afar. Thank you, Aries. This is your reading. I know it's short, but I wanna like bang out many of these. So, if you would like a personal reading, you can email me or you can text me on Instagram. See you later, little boobly.